Okay, there we are. Presented by Wearable Fandom. Welcome to Where Mighty Things, episode number 33. We are live once again here with you on YouTube. It is great to be back with everyone here. Today is, what is today? I'm looking at my watch. I should have known it's just 1 week from our last recording. It's July 10th. I was going to invert those. I was going to go European and put the date and the month first, but I didn't do that. It's July 10th. And it's great to be with everybody. My name is Dustin. I'm your host. This is a podcast all about the Roosevelt's brand and community. Fandom, fashion, and friends is what we're all about here on Where Mighty Things. And if that sounds like fun, well, you, my friend, came to the right place. Want to invite you guys to like and subscribe to the channel to receive all of our content updates. Please ring that bell so you get all of our new content as it releases. And once again, I am joined by my incredible friend, pal of mine, John Madigan. Welcome back to Where Mighty Things, John Madigan. How are we doing? How was your 4th of July?
Dustin, first of all, Dustin, I'm doing great, man. I appreciate it. My 4th of July was eventful, man. It was eventful. Eventful, yeah. We talked a little bit about 4th of July on the last episode, and I had a great time. First of all, how was yours? What did you do?
Nothing.
Did you have a good day?
I edited videos and tried to make the stream better for everyone, and just relaxed. Yeah, just chill.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a good, fun, paid day off. So I went out and I went over to my friend Ariane's house, and me and her husband, her kids, her kid. We went out and we had a good barbecue, and we lit some fireworks. My first time lighting off fireworks. Never did that before in my life, and that was just exciting because I've never lit off any fireworks before in my entire life. So the fact that I got to do that for the first time was really exciting. The problem was on the way home. I learned about something I never came across before.
Okay.
The problem was on the way home. Dustin, have you ever heard of a DUI checkpoint?
I have heard of a DUI checkpoint.
Well, I haven't. And we came across one. And I say we. I came across one. And I just think there should be like an app or something that tells you when you're gonna like come across one of these things. Like give you a little notification. So if you don't want to go by it, you don't have to. You can go another direction.
Okay.
That as it turns out, that's not a thing. I think that's something we should work on together. But came across and DUI checkpoint, and on the advice of my counsel, I won't be speaking much about my experience with it. But
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
But let's just say, next week's podcast, we may have trouble on that Thursday recording it, depending on how things go.
Oh,
so
no.
we'll
Jailhouse Rock.
We'll let you. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping for positive. They can't prove nothing, right?
They can't prove nothing. No. You're like you're the Teflon John.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yep. And the officer didn't find it as funny as I did. He asked me. The officer said, he's like, "Will you blow a zero?" With the breathalyzer. He said, "Will you blow a zero?" And I said, "No, I only blow 7s and above." And I was laughing for way too long.
You got me.
I was laughing for way too long. He didn't find it as funny as I did.
No, he slapped the cuffs on you and said, "Shut up, kid. Get in the back of the van."
Exactly.
Well, it's great to be back with you, John. I want
for the record, that was a joke. That was me being funny. That was me trying to be funny.
Well,
it was funnier in my head.
Funnier in your head? No, it was good. I like that. I didn't.
You think that was a good bit?
I didn't see that coming, and so that makes it a good joke.
Neither did he.
It was funny. As always, we have been joined by a bunch of our friends. We have our Manny's here. He's our number 2 fan. And
He's our number 2 fan.
Yeah, Dan Chatfield's here. What's up, Dan?
Hey, Dan.
Marmar's here. Says you guys switch places, guys and doggies. Yeah, we sure did. Ariane's here. Ariane might have seen you shooting off fireworks for the very first time.
Yes, she did. Yeah. No, she was right there with me. It was an awesome time. It was.
I don't know why Dan knows this, but he says they have to publicize them, actually, like the DUI chess points.
Is that a thing? Do they have? Is that a law? Do they have to do that?
Yeah, that's what he says. And he says, and don't answer questions. No, don't answer questions. That is good advice, Dan. That's very good advice. Robert's here and says, "Hey, man, the Waze app will help you."
Everyone's coming in with tips. I love that. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
There we go. Well, thank you guys for joining us. And it's great to be back. Hey, before we go any further, John, what are you wearing? That shirt is looking pretty good.
I am wearing the from the Lilo and Stitch collection. This is tourist style. I'm going away on vacation. Well, I'm feeling a little bit more. This is more of like a tropical shirt, and I'm kind of in that vacation space. Next week I'll be in Florida. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. I need the break. I need the time away. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And I'm feeling more tropical. So I was like, when I was looking, I'm like, what should I put on today? I'm like, definitely want to wear something tropical. What are you wearing today, my friend?
I'm wearing one of my favorites. This is probably the shirt that gets the most compliments when I wear it in work environment. This is the Crane Game. So this is from Toy Story. And I like to notice, John, that we are both wearing Disney themed shirts. You also have that killer Mickey hat, that D100 hat.
Yes, definitely love this hat. This is becoming one of my more favorite hats.
That's a good looking hat. I like that blue. It looks really good on you. And of course, like, your background is the Magic Kingdom. My background is the Magic Kingdom. And that's because, John, we are here to settle something we started on the last podcast. For those of you who are here, and a lot of you were here last time, we talked about the idea that there were a top 5 Disney songs, and we have done our homework, friends. We are ready to share with you guys our top 5 Disney songs. And, one of the things I realized is that there are literally hundreds of Disney songs. I didn't realize there was that many.
So many.
There are so many. And, if I think of Circle of Life, if I think of like a lot of the more modern ones, they have even more songs. And so we're going to talk a little bit with you guys about what those top Disney songs are. Maybe you agree with us, maybe you don't. Well, this microphone is giving us the authority to share opinions.
Yes.
Have Mike will share opinions. And so we're happy you guys are here to listen to them.
If you have a microphone on a YouTube page, you too can have an opinion.
Exactly. Richard's here. He says, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
Oh, what's up, Richard?
Here's Love America, 1973. I'm not quite sure if I know that person, but hi, Love America. Nice to see you. And Anthony of the Seas, it's ship, not boat, is his tagline. Nice fireworks background. Thank you, Anthony. It's good to see you. Crane Escape. Dan corrected me. This is not Crane Game. Crane Game is in my head. This is Crane Escape. The claw. Yeah, those guys need their own song as well, And thank you, Dan, for setting me straight. And we're gonna get into that. We're also going to talk a little bit about takeaways from the Denver meetup. We talked about the shirts. We saw those before on the last episode. We got to see some in-person shots of those. That floral looked great. They did correct the pocket. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. But there were. What else did you see from all the people who are having a great time at the Denver Fan Expo, and of course the unofficial Roosevelt's meetups?
Well, it looked like everybody was having a great time. Shout out to our friend and previous guest, Ron DePody. Looks like he threw an absolutely amazing meetup, and
yes,
looks like he had a terrific. God, I can't speak today. It looks like he just had like a terrific turnout. He had a great time. He looks like everyone had a great time, and I was definitely feeling the FOMO. I was really wishing I was there. I know you had mentioned that you were trying to make it work. You were really trying to like put things together and make it happen. I definitely wish I could have been there too. but no, it definitely looked like a good time, and um, I was definitely surprised. I didn't realize how many insiders um, would make the trip to Denver. I didn't realize that
Yeah.
was. It looks like that's kind of coming out to be like a bigger convention than I would see, normally. I would have thought that would have been on the smaller end, but a lot of people came out for that one. I was really happy to see that.
Yeah.
These things just keep getting bigger and bigger. Um, and it's always great just being with Roosevelt's friends and hanging out. And I just wish I could have been there.
Yeah, I agree. And Denver is a major hub, so it's not that hard to get flights in there. There's lots of flights in, lots of flights out. And they tend to be affordable. Most of the time I go through Denver, it's because I'm going somewhere else and that's the first stop. When it's the destination, you get a lot of choices over how to get in there. So I had held out hope that I might have been able to airdrop in there, but it did not happen. But I was really happy for everybody. And of course, it was over a long weekend, so that made it that much better. They had fireworks. As you mentioned, Ron had a barbecue kind of thing going on, which was really, really kind of him. I think, John, you and I need to prioritize going to Denver next year. What do you say?
I'm in. I'm in. I would absolutely love to do that. Let's mark it on the calendar, buddy. Let's make it
Okay.
happen.
All
I
right.
think I think we got to make that happen for sure.
I'm with you. I'm with you for sure. Now, there were a number of really great drops this week, but I think the best thing for us to do with this Disney theme is we'll go through and we'll look at the drops, but each of us will pick a song on our top 5 list and we'll explain it. I am happy to let you go first if you want, or I'll go first. But I offer you the opportunity to name your first song and tell us why it's one of the 5 best songs that Disney's ever made.
Sure. I think my first song is to come a little out of left field for most people who are hearing this and reading this. I didn't think anybody would think this one. But my first song is, hold on, let me go X ChatGPT. What are the top 5 Disney songs? Give me 1 second. Okay, I got my
We
list.
see you.
Got it.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah. No. My my first Disney song that came to mind when we were doing this list was "When She Loved Me" by Sarah McLachlan from Toy Story 2.
Oh, it's so good.
It is, and the reason why I picked that song was because I remember watching that movie as a kid, and it was one of the first times as a kid I felt emotional, like watching a movie, especially an animated movie. I mean, granted, I was very young when Toy Story 2 came out, but it was a song that kind of like when I saw it and when I listened to it and watching the film and whatnot, like I'm not one to typically get emotional around movies. And when I heard that song, like, and watched that, it was one of the first times that I was like, oh wow, like I'm feeling something. I'm feeling something for these toys, and that's kind of always kind of stuck with me. So that's why that is the first song that came to mind when this one. What's your thoughts on that song?
I mean, Sarah McLachlan, first of all, one of the best singers of her generation. Man, so many good songs.
Can we do the one
arms of the angels, fly away from here. Okay, I'll give you the $5 for the dogs. Okay. Oh, it is such a good song. Ariane agrees with you. That is such a good song. And and I think when I talk about my songs, I think you're gonna see that this one tracks very well in the same logic and rationale that I applied here. And so yeah, in the arms, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do one of my songs here too. But I think you picked a banger, and so I am going to pick another fairly recent song that breaks my top 5. And this is, now let me do the setup so you know that how all of my songs were chosen. Now, John likes to tease me because I work in tech, which means like I tend to be a little over analytical. We were trying to give away a shirt on the wheel of names, and I had calculated out the percentages, and I was doing the numbers, and John said, "Oh, God, you're so adorable. Just do it like this," and it was done immediately. And so I was overthinking it. So I promise you all that I have sufficiently overthought this process as well. And so I took two attributes that I thought were really important. Well, three really. One, how important is the song to the plot of the movie or the animated show? Like, is it something really significant to sort of explain what a character is needing or wants, or did they have their victory? Two, how was the performance, right? And three, how much do I personally like that movie and that performance? The non-scientific vector, okay? And so because it's such an important setup to the plot of the film, and because the delivery is so great, and because I like the songwriter and I love the movie, my first song, How Far I'll Go from Moana. There's
Oh,
a
okay,
light where
all
the
right.
sea meets the sky meets the
Yeah.
sea. It
It
calls
calms
me. Yes,
me.
exactly. You know, Moana
Far
is trying
I'll
to figure out who she
go.
is, where she's going. It sets up her character journey. The delivery and the performance is incredible. And of course, almost all of those songs on the Moana soundtrack written by none other than Lin-Manuel Miranda, baby. And you could see it in the writing. I love Lin-Manuel Miranda. So there you go. How Far I'll Go from Moana is one of my songs. And actually, you know what? I just realized I can do a little review. I can do that. What do you guys think about How Far I'll Go? Does that belong on a top 5 list?
I think it absolutely belongs. That is definitely a great song. I am also a big Lin Manuel Miranda fan. Have you gone to see Hamilton in New York?
Not in New York, but I saw it here in San Francisco. San Francisco, and that was after listening to the soundtrack and the remix of the soundtrack. There was definitely a summer of Hamilton going on when they took that show on the road. Outstanding show. I love it. It is not historically accurate. It is really important that you don't learn history
Oh dear
from
God!
from from musicals, but it doesn't matter. It's great. Who's your
No,
favorite? Who's your favorite character in Hamilton?
uh, I mean, uh, it's been a while since I've seen it.
You
Who's
could
my
just say
favorite?
Alexander Hamilton. It's like he's the main
Oh,
character. He's pretty good.
oh, okay. Yeah, we'll say Hamilton. I mean, I was going through like, do we like the Schuyler sisters? Do we like Aaron Burr? Do we like Do we like the Judge? Do we like I'm going, yeah, well, Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton.
Hamilton.
You know my favorite character? You'll be
Who?
back.
Oh, the
Soon you'll
King.
see. You'll remember you belong to
To
me.
me.
Oceans
Um,
rise, empires fall. We have
so
seen each other through it all.
we're gonna
Anyways,
scrap the rest of us and just
yeah,
talk
I
about
need an
Hamilton.
equalizer on my voice. I didn't warm up my voice either, and not to mention I'm not a great singer, anyways. But
No.
yeah, let me go to the comments here. Number 4 is it a straight bop? Uh, I think I think so. Dan weighed in and said Lafayette is his favorite character from Hamilton. Yes, and then Aaron says How Far I Go will always be stuck in my head as a road trip song after my daughter played it on heavy loop the year it came out on a cross country trip we took. Sounds like a fun trip, Aaron. And yes, I agree. So far, we're not catching too much smoke from our
we're
picks here,
not.
John.
We're exactly. We are definitely not catching too much smoke, fire, or flame. All right. While we're on the topic of Broadway,
Yeah.
um, I will say the next one, and I know this is going to be. I'm gonna get some shit for this in the comments. I think, but I am a huge, huge, huge Idina Menzel fan. I absolutely love her.
Uh
So
huh.
this list would not be complete without Let It Go. It is a. I know it can be annoying, but it is a. I know they beat that song to death, but it is a powerful song. And I think mental health is so important these days, and I feel like you can use that song for. So if you listen to the words of that and really
Whoops.
try to what would you do?
Nothing. I hit the wrong
Would you do,
button.
Dustin? Always hitting the wrong button. Oh, always hitting the wrong button, Dustin. Always.
I did. I am.
Um,
I am.
no. So I'm a huge Idina Menzel fan, but I think that song is really great, real powerful, and the fact that that song can be taken and transcended and put on regular I say terrestrial radio. People can use that song and not even immediately identify it as a Disney song, because the fact that it's a great song overall that can be played all over is a reason why it's on my top pick.
Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So for
Was
you,
that on your list?
it's Let It Go. Let It Go was not on my list, and it was a tricky one. You know, first of all, it's an awesome performance, so it would be very high rated on that one. I like the message. The message is really about moving on, and how
Right.
other people's opinions shouldn't really influence how you live your life, which is a great message. So love the message. I think I got overwhelmed by that song because everybody that I knew at karaoke who actually had a voice wanted to sing that song like crazy. So yeah, it's not in my top 10. It would not be in my top 10. It's a great song.
So
The
you're saying I
performance is
messed up.
strong.
I messed
No,
up.
no, no, no. I'm just telling you it's not in my top 10. I know it's super famous, super popular. People love it. People love Frozen, especially skews younger to kids who don't know what good movies are, and so yeah. So I think it's a great song. I don't see it's not in my top 5. It's not in my top 5. So, what about you,
Okay, that's
audience?
fair.
What do you guys think about Frozen? While we're looking at that, Anthony poses a question that I insist that he asks every single time. Was Hamilton on a boat or a ship?
uh, Hamilton was on the Oasis of the Seas. No, isn't that what
Yeah.
he? Yeah, he was. I believe he was. I believe that's what he was on. I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Jeff Morrow, that's Love America 73. Let It Go is great. The version with the screaming goats is the best. Yes, that is very funny. That is super, super funny. Uh, why can't you give Elsa a balloon?
Why can't we give Elsa a balloon?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
You know why? Because
Because
she'll
why?
let it go.
Oh.
Ariane, knowing exactly what she's done, says she'll see herself out. Manny, Coach Manny says take a lap. I think you deserve to take a lap for that one,
I'll
for
see myself out. I get
sure.
it.
Okay. So we'll do one more. Then we've gotten 4 out of 10, and then we're going to shift over and we're going to take a look at a couple of the drops. Let's see. What do I want to talk about next? Oh, dude, all of mine are bangers, baby. And now, to be honest, for me, this is more about the order I want to reveal them in, because I think they're all such great songs. And let's see. Mine, John, is going to be. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Mine is Colors of the Wind, baby, from Pocahontas. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Love this one. I love this one. It's a really great song. It sets up Pocahontas in the world. Let's see. Vanessa Williams sang this song. Judy Kuhn sang the song. Great performance. Very important to the overall plot of the film. So yeah, for me, it's Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas. So that one's on my list. I am kind of curious what people say. Ariane is probably reacting to being told to take a lap. She says fair. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. I'll take it. And then, oh my God, yes, Queen. That's what she really means.
Yes.
She's definitely
Queen, yes.
she's definitely talking about Pocahontas. It's just a great movie. There's a lot of great songs. Just Around the River Bend is another good one. You know that one? Savages, barely even human. Savages.
I'm trying to remember the last time I watched Pocahontas. It's been. When was the last time you watched Pocahontas?
I watched it probably a year ago. Watched it is one thing. Listen to it. Listen to the song. I listen to the song. I don't know. I have like a very, very large playlist for this kind of music. And every once and again, it's up there. And I'm like, yeah, barely even human. Savages.
Is this what does that song though make like? Is that a heavy repeat for you though on your playlist?
I mean, the playlist is huge. The playlist is probably a
The
couple hundred
playlist is all
songs.
Disney songs.
No. It's not all Disney songs, but it's all
okay.
musical theater songs, and most of the Disney songs are kind of like variations of what we get. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Dan's got a thought. He says, wind ain't got no color though, and I cannot argue the science. Dan cannot argue the science of that one.
No,
Aaron
sir.
says. Aaron says that's a solid song choice. I gotta spit it out. And of course, Cap Dan is here. What's up,
Oh,
Cap
what's
Dan
up, man?
America? We are talking about the top 5 Disney songs from John and myself, and we're sharing them with you guys and taking feedback. And it's good to see you here, Anne. All right, now let's see. We want to talk a little bit about the drops because there were a couple of big ones.
So,
and
are we done?
No,
done
we're not done. We're going to break it up. So we'll talk we'll talk about a drop, then we'll come back to a couple more, talk about a drop, and then we'll close out with the last one. Sound good?
Got it. Okay. Got to keep the people here.
Yeah. If we tell them all, if we tell them everything right up front, they're just going to be like, "We're out of here. We're out of here."
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. So let me share my screen. Okay. There we go. Let me share my screen. All right. So, what's funny is the week after a big event like Denver, they seem to slow their roll just a little bit on releases. And so we're coming back now 1 week later, and there's been 2 releases, John. There's been an Ultraman release that just happened today, which we're going to talk about. And then, of course, probably one of the biggest releases of the summer, Fantastic Four, which is a huge event. There's going to be a lot of Fantastic Four coverage at San Diego Comic-Con in a couple of weeks.
I'm sure.
We are going to see. It looks like a really fun movie, and of course, they wanted to get out ahead of that, and so they went through and made a lot of drops here. A lot of this stuff, all new drops. And man, I don't know how you felt about this, John, but I felt like in a week that's going to be crowded, it's good that there's less drops because there's so many good shirts in here. What did you think?
Well, this is definitely a great collection. And can I just say that you brought up an excellent point about them getting it in time for the movie. And I feel like there's been a lot of times where Roosevelt has released stuff around a movie's time period, but it's either like once the movie first released or maybe like a week after or something like that. And like, it just wasn't, or too early. Like it wasn't like at the time, like this feels right. This gives people time to get the shirt and watch the movie, like wearing the shirt, and I feel like Roosevelt's release schedule, we haven't really seen a lot of that where I feel like it's been coordinated where it should be. So I was kind of happy to see that, Fantastic Four is coming out right around the corner, and we have the drop, so you can order the shirt, get it in time, and watch it, when it comes out. Yeah. So I was happy to see that. Absolutely great collection. A couple of sellouts here immediately. Absolutely great collection. I'm curious to know what you think my favorite shirt is.
What do I think your favorite shirt is of this list?
Yes.
I think let's look. I think you're going to surprise us.
Oh, okay.
But I am going to say you liked the Cosmic Escapades over here.
Dustin, you know me so well. That is exactly what I was.
Yeah, check this bad boy out.
That was the one for me. That was the one for me. Definitely like the colors on that. I honestly, I thought you were going to go for the first family shirt for myself. And that is, that's a great shirt. It's a little too much of a repeating of the same pattern though for me. Where this is where I feel like it's a little bit more diverse.
Yeah.
Cosmic Escapades though, that is a phenomenal shirt. I really, really, really like that one. That is the one that I would purchase for sure. I think that is a great Fantastic Four shirt. I really like the colors on that. I think that is one I definitely like. The fact that you have all the characters on it and they're kind of like in space and like it tells a good story.
Yeah.
And yeah. I'm really interested in it. What was your favorite shirt of the drop, my friend?
Well, I'll tell you in just a second. Before I move away, did you notice no Roosevelt's tag here on the pocket? And actually, that was the case for a number of these shirts.
Well, I believe that's the case with all the Marvel shirts, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, we thought that, but then some of the Spider-Man shirts had them, right? So maybe
But
there's a couple of
Spider-Man's like,
exceptions.
well, I think Spider-Man's kind of in that weird spot because Spider-Man's kind of owned by Sony. It's like in the middle, right? Like it's not, it's they kind of work together.
Maybe. I mean,
There, there's
Sony owns movie rights to Spider-Man. They don't own the comic book rights, so it's like it's limited. That's why we keep getting over and over more Spider-Man movies because they have to use the license or it goes back to Marvel for free. So we're going to
yeah.
keep getting new Spider-Man movies forever. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No. I did hear about that, and that's also why Marvel Land and Universal will never shut down.
Yeah.
Same reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested in, just kind of touching on that a little bit. There's been heavily speculation that Simpsons Land is going to shut down in Universal.
The Simpsons.
Because the license is coming up in a couple of years, and there's no way that Disney's going to let them reuse it, or if they are going to let them reuse it, it's going to be a stupid amount of money. Because now that the Disney owns the Simpsons, they bought the rights from Fox before, and now Disney owns that. So, do you think the Simpsons Land and Universal will be shutting down, or?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Is there a world where Universal trades Marvel for Simpsons?
Trades Marvel for Simpsons. You mean the license to like the Hulk coaster and things like that?
Just the license to be able to use Marvel in the theme parks in Walt Disney World. All those characters that they have the rights for. Then they don't have to get rid of Simpsons.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. I think it comes down to what is Disney's plan for those properties. If Disney's like, we're not doing anything for 10 years, let's just let it make money. They'll just charge them they'll just bump the fee and make them pay to keep it. And then they'll start making plans. Where it gets dicey and tricky is when they want to do something with it. And so if they're like, in 10 years we'll do something, if anyone still cares, maybe it goes that way. But yeah, if they don't have any plans, like said slightly differently, if it stays after the expiration of the license, it means one of two things, or maybe both at the same time. One, it was so important that they paid the stupid fee. And two, Disney doesn't have anything that they want to do with it. So they were happier to make a bunch of money than to let it sit there and do nothing. And so I think that's the balancing act. So both of those things can be true. I think that's important to say. But yeah, I mean, I hope that it stays. People love Simpsons Land, and we'll have to see what what they come with. Let me jump back here though. Let me see. What do I want to do? This one. I'm going to share my whole screen here. Look at that. There's a reason I want to share that, because I want to share two different tabs in this thing.
Got it.
But yeah, so jumping back here, I liked a bunch of these shirts. The Fantastic Faces was a super fun shirt for me. This one's cool. It's got the symmetry. They did a great job on the layout of that pocket. Look at that. It's all nice and symmetric. You've got these really, really cool backfield and color. I like that teal sort of color. They did a great job there. The First Family was pretty good. I think I saw already somebody in the chat called this one out. And of course, this one's like directly lifted from the pages of Marvel Comics. It's got the Fantastic Car in here. You've got the classic characters and looks, which is super, super cool. I dig on that. Clobberin' Time was probably one of the most interesting shirts. Obviously, this reflecting Ben Grimm and his rocky exterior. You got buttons that match these dark orange buttons. I really liked how these buttons kind of sat in here. It's a matched pocket, John. Look at that.
There you go. We like when they do that. You are very big on the pockets, my friend.
I am huge on the pockets, and it would be so disruptive if this pocket wasn't matched, because the lines would be going in weird directions and you wouldn't understand. It's like, when did he put in a pocket protector? They did a really good job with this.
I do wonder how much extra they pay to have a matched pocket.
Well, I think it's a lot because it's a quality control thing. Like if you want to be, I don't want to nitpick on this, but if you want to nitpick on even this photo and just to show you how hard this actually is, look here at this close up. So you can see this line and you can see where it naturally tapers, but you can see the line where it's matching up doesn't quite fit. You got this little sliver of orange, right? Yes,
I
I
love you,
know.
Dustin.
But
I
wait,
love you,
there's
Dustin.
more. Wait, there's
But
more.
wait, there's more.
It's not sold in any store. Notice when they sew it on here, it's slightly off right here. None of this takes away from the awesomeness of the design. This is super duper nitpicking. More, it's to show, look at the number of stitches in this pocket. I mean, if you go around, it's a lot of stitches. It's hard to maintain the quality control on this. So I think it probably cost a lot. But it's worth it. It's worth it because look at when you pull back, when I zoom out and I'm not like being a nitpicky dweeb, this looks good. You're not going to notice that. Only a weirdo.
Absolutely great. No, I love it.
Yeah. Only a weirdo who has a podcast about this kind of stuff is going to have any sort of opinion about the fact that it's off by a small amount. So I don't even have an opinion. I just noticed it. It's hard. It's really hard. And so they definitely pay extra. So the fact that this shirt is $70, just like the rest, they're going to be losing a little bit for that benefit.
Dustin, have you ever thought about getting a job in quality control at like a clothing manufacturing place? Have you?
No,
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like you'd be tagging everything. Like that. This one's got to go back. It's off by 2 cents. I really feel like you're taking great pride in that kind of thing.
Maybe.
And I think you'd have fun.
Well, here's a little bit of lore that you may not have known. How I got my start in the game industry was actually working as a test guy. I met a guy from a game studio. I told him I'd love to help out. He's like, come over and help us test this game. He gave me a job. And I sat there and I played the snot out of the game and reported bugs. And that's how I got that. That was the first job that I had in games, was as a QA guy. And
how old were you?
Rewind. Probably 27, 28.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, 27, 28. Yeah, somewhere around there.
You've been working in games for a long time.
I have been working in games for a long time. Yeah. The quarter zip was really cool. The Fantastic Zip. This is great because it actually reflects the new Fantastic Four costumes that they're actually using in the movies. So this was really cool. This looks very similar to them. I think this one's sold out. Yeah, you can see across the board, this one's sold out. People love this. This is like a breakfast balls I would absolutely buy. I don't know why I didn't just grab it, because I looked at it. I was like, ooh, that's good. The reason why I didn't buy it is because we're moving into the summer, and I was like, I'm not going to wear this. I'll get it in restock, or maybe I'll get it at an outpost or something along those lines.
You'll get it on BST.
Maybe on BST. They had a polo which was very similar, not quite as good as the Fantastic Zip, but it's Fantastic Polo. They had the Thing All Day Polo, and this is the thing I've actually been waiting, because this is when I think about a lot of the depth that the designers at the Roosevelt and the thoughts that they put in to the quality of these designs. This is something I want to draw attention to. I saw this immediately and I knew exactly what it was. You see this image of the Thing. First of all, this is an embroidered patch, a sew on.
Yeah.
Right. You look at this. Any idea where this comes from, or what this guy is? It's the Thing, but do you know what this is referencing actually?
I would probably a comic book version of it. I don't.
Well, you're close.
I don't know the exact. I don't.
Don't worry, I'm going to help you. So,
thank you, Dustin.
So I read a lot of comics. Actually, I still read a lot of comics. I read them all digitally now, but I used to read a lot of comics, and I bought a lot of comics too. And one of the things that I noticed was that on the spine, where it listed the Marvel imprint right next to the picture, right next to the price, there was always some image. And sometimes it'd be Spider-Man, sometimes it would be another character, sometimes it'd be Hulk.
On the spine.
And in this case, this is actually the Thing.
He has it pulled up and everything.
I was ready. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Don't grief me. See that guy?
I do see that guy.
So this is a little bit more of a modern one. There's different takes of them. This one maps to like when the Thing got his new series, so they mapped it to it. But that one is, when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's exactly the Thing from that. So this one is not the exact one that's drawn here. This was the first one that I pulled up, but that's the reference. When I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, it's from the cover of the comic books whenever they would show them. Yeah, it was good stuff. They carried over the orange buttons here to the collar. They did just such a good job with this guy. This is such a good looking shirt. It gets the point across, but it's not like, in your face. You're like, oh, what's that orange? What's that kind of burnt orange collar you got there? It looks pretty good. And you're right. It does look good. It does look good. Then we got
Dustin,
this.
Yeah. Did you have a comic book shop that you went to like growing up?
I did, in Orlando, Florida, next to the Naval Training Center. It was called Enterprise 1701.
Is it still around?
No, it's gone. They actually had to merge with this other brand called Sci-Fi City. So anybody from Orlando area who knew that, Enterprise 1701, that was my game store and my comic book shop. And so, yeah, so absolutely, I'm disappointed that they're gone, but they are definitely gone. But they lasted a long time. Closing out here, we had the Fantastic hat. I like this one. I really don't like the regular slope. I know you're wearing a regular slope right now. When I switch this over to slope or regular, it doesn't change the image. So I just never buy it. I never buy them because they never show me the one I want. Show me what I want.
Well, the regular, so the style regular and slope doesn't pertain to the brim.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to say like that, like when they bend the brim like that.
No,
slope brim.
No, that's not what I mean. But yeah, so there we go. That's what did you guys think? Oh, the chat comments are piling up, John. I gotta stop.
They just keep coming and coming.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's Big Gabe in his house. What's up,
Gabe?
Dan says family was my winner. That's good. Captain missed the Fantastic Polo and zip up. Yeah. Aaron's talking about Disney. I don't see Disney wanting to build their own Simpsons land. Take the money and run. Yep.
But there's also about, it wasn't about, so my question was not just about, does Disney want to take the license? My mindset was more about Disney that would then have the power to make Universal shut down an entire area of Universal's park. And they have to spend a ton of money changing it to something and having a portion of their park shut down.
Yeah.
For a while, and when something shut down like that, people may say, hey, let's go to Disney instead, because so there could be appeal to that.
100%. Anthony, Dustin's QA bins, lots of stock of discounted shirts with pockets that don't match. Oh my gosh. I got a closet full of pockets that don't match, Anthony.
Oh, Dustin.
Gabe says I wanted more Galactus or at least a restock of the previous one. Gabe, you just struck a nerve. I'm predicting right now there's going to be a Galactus shirt at Comic-Con. That's going to be a Comic-Con exclusive.
Dustin, are you sure? Are you sure?
No, last time you
made you were really biting on that D23 Muppets exclusive.
Hey, you know what? They heard that I was saying it was coming and they accelerated it and we got it before. Like,
I must say, they do listen to you. They fixed the pocket. They fixed the pocket.
Yeah, that's exactly why. Yeah, but Gabe's got a great point. Galactus Gabe, he's going to be there. Galactus for the Comic-Con exclusive. I am positive. Yes. Anthony says polo matches your Giants hat. He's right. Normally I'm wearing the blue Giants hat, but I'm rocking the standard right now. And it's good. It's the small faces in the upper left. That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Now we know everybody's here for more top 5 Disney songs. So John, why don't you go ahead and tell us what your next Disney song is?
Okay. So my next one, I'm going with the trend of I like kind of like emotional, feel good songs, from Disney, and that's what I'm sticking with. My next song is "Part of Your World" by Jodie Benson from The Little Mermaid. I think that is an extremely powerful, nice song, and for me, it just kind of felt like wanting to break out of your shell, so to say, and you kind of see what other people have, and you try to think that the grass is green on the other side, but you wanting to be part of something else. And I think a lot of times we see that, in society today, we look at somebody else and what they have and what they're going through. And I also don't think we know what other people are going through. Like, we can look at social media, we can look at people's things and whatnot and see, oh, I was just here, I was just there, but you never truly know. But sometimes we feel envious. And I think this song is really great about letting people, learn to be happy with who they are,
Yeah.
Was that on your top list, Dustin? Or
I've got gizmos and gasmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. Yeah. But who cares? I want more. It is not in my top 5 Disney songs.
Dustin likes to sing a
Sorry
lot more
to
than I do.
disappoint you badly.
I'm just sitting here listening to Dustin sing because nobody wants to hear me sing. I am not a good singer. Dustin, I know you're just being silly, but you actually have a pretty good voice, and
I
you
don't
have
know
the confidence
about that.
behind it.
I don't
You
know
have the
about that.
confidence
I don't
behind
know
it.
about that.
I do not. I question everything. So I but that is definitely on my list. I'm surprised
Part of
it's
your
not on
world
yours.
was like right outside my list. It was like, ooh, it's such a good song on my axes of awesome. It was pretty important.
Did you consider it?
Oh yeah. I would say I lamented about it, and then I was like, you know what? Well, if you want to know the 1000% truth, I was like, John's going to put this on his list, so I don't want to put it on my list.
Is that true? Did you really?
Yes, I was pretty sure you were going to put it on your list, so I'm like, I'll let him get the win, and I'll just say, it's a pretty good song. No, it's a great song. It's a great song. It is a great song. Man.
Wow. Andrew says, fun Disney fact, if you can pull up his comment, part of your role was almost cut from the movie. Is that true?
Dude, can you believe that? Could you believe that they almost cut that? No way. We should all post our 5. Yes, you should, Dan. Yes, you should, Dan. You should
agree.
definitely post our 5.
I would love to see everybody post their 5. I definitely want to see where we stand together and where we are very apart. I would love to see that.
We're not going to put your 5 on the screen until after we've done all of our 5, so you can hold on just a sec, get it ready, and then you can copy pasta in there. All right. So then on my side, let's see what's next. Yeah, these are bangers, baby. These are bangers. Wait till you see this one. All right. So
does it come with a performance?
Yes. I will find my way. I will go the distance. Yes. Yeah. Hercules, baby. Why is this important? He's trying to find out like who he is, where he belongs. This song is actually very similar to Part of Your World, right? Hercules is going to go the distance. He's going to make it happen. Great performance. I love it. And it's really Hercules is one of my top 5 animated films from Disney. They've got so many great ones, but I love the music. It just hits me. Zero to Hero. All the songs are great. Makes me. I won't say I'm in love. Like, there's just so many really good songs. I love it. But yeah. So there you go. Go the Distance by Hercules. He can sing real strong. Anyways, what do you think?
What do you think, guys? What is on your top 5?
No. Well, people are posting in there. I don't want to show their top 5 just yet. But all right, let's see. Why don't you do one? Let's see. Yeah, we should each have 2 left. Why don't you do one more, and then I'll do one more, and then we'll go over to the next drop.
Okay. So this next one, when you have 2 more, it's kind of tough, and you have to think about, for me, it's a battle of, do we like something classic? Do we like something, something more modern, and for me, I felt like the list was not complete. You had to put this on. And this was always kind of like more of a feel good song for me. I hear this, and like I said, I think the lyrics are really important. It's not a long song, and it's by a small little guy. But When You Wish Upon a Star.
Germany cricket sing songs. I love that song.
That is such a good song, and there was a lot of songs that I felt like could be on this list. There's no perfect list, but I felt like the list could not be complete without "When You Wish Upon a Star." And I remember growing up, listening to that song every time I watch Pinocchio, and it makes you feel something, man. I don't know what to tell you, and it makes
Yeah.
you feel like anything is possible. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Dustin, tell me that song was on your list.
It's not on my list, but it's such a good song. You got to make a lot of hard choices when you put songs on lists.
Dustin started off this thing saying, "Well, our top fives definitely have some overlap. So
I
when we
thought
get to
so.
one, make sure." But
I thought
apparently
so.
not.
I guess
Apparently
not.
not.
Yeah. What a song. When You Wish Upon a Star. I mean, of course, it's a classic. It goes back to, I think about, when I think about this song, it's not just the performance for me. Um, one of I don't know what the electrical light parade or the evening fireworks are like at Disney now, but the reprise of this song, the instrumental
If you come
only.
with us to Epcot next week, you can find out.
Well, I'll be getting ready to go to San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Uh,
Uh,
but but usually when I think of this song, I think about it as a reprise that gets used in a range of different Disney commercials. They put it in a lot of places. So I love the song. It is powerful. The voice is incredible. It's a great performance. A great song. Pinocchio, great classic song. I had other songs I had to put in there. So, I mean,
okay,
I get
all
you.
right,
The
I
song is
understand.
great.
I
I'm not.
understand.
There's no hate on When You Wish Upon a Star. Yes, of course. Gabe says, "Yep, classic." Uh, when You Wish Upon a Star a Christmas song? I've had it come up on 2 Christmas lists. Pentatonic. Oh, Marmar. Great call out. Do you know the band, the a cappella band Pentatonic?
I do know the group Pentatonics.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Pentatonics is the correct. Sorry, that's it. Thank you, Marmar, for getting that. Yeah, Pentatonics is killer, and yeah, their version of pretty much. I like all of their stuff, but yeah, When You Wish Upon a Star, good,
and
good, good choice. What am I
and
gonna pick? What am I gonna pick? All right. You know what? I am gonna leave room for the possibility for our last song to be the same song. And
really,
yes.
you think our next song is the
No. I've got one. I've got 2 more. You've got 1 more. I'm gonna pick one, and then the other one is gonna be the one I think is the possibility. Mine is gonna be Beauty and the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time. Beauty and the
Beast?
Beast. Great song. Great song. Powerful to the plot. Important to the plot. It's when they've Bella's discovered that Beast is actually a romantic, like we'll suspend disbelief about all the other weird stuff that's going on in animated movies. We have to do that. Otherwise we can't watch them. Why is she dancing with a monster, for example, John? Let's just forget about that and hand wave it, right?
Well, I think it's life. When women fall in love for ugly people. A lot of times you'll see a man and a woman walking together, and you'll see this beautiful woman, and you'll see this freak walking together, and you'll be like, "How did he land her?" And the answer,
Yeah.
kids, is money. Typically, it's money.
And
Uh,
the cash.
and and
Oh, that's
and
funny.
and Marmart, you're gonna love this. Dustin loves when I do this because whenever a celebrity gets brought up, I have to put a picture of myself with the celebrity.
Oh
Saying,
no.
you have to put a pentatonic. So
Oh,
that is
I do know pentatonics. What a flex. This
that is
guy.
Baby John with pentatonics.
Oh my gosh. So for people who haven't been here to hear me say it before, if you mention somebody famous, Madigan just flips out and goes, "Oh yeah, I met Gaga. Oh yeah, I met insert name here. Oh yeah, I met
Yeah.
what's her face from Paramore. Yeah, I met everybody. Oh, I met JC
Yeah.
Chazé. Oh yeah.
I
I
did.
met all these. I met Justin Timberlake.
I did not meet Justin
Well,
Tennessee.
I said that because I know it's the only celebrity I know that you haven't met. So
It's the
yeah,
one. It's the
what a
one that
flex. What a flex.
It's the one that, like, I need to meet Justin. I think I would die happy if I could meet Justin.
Dan says,
Dustin, if you can
she
do
was
it,
totally prepared to do it with the beast. I think you're right, Dan. I think you're right.
I think that's we're gonna. Ooh, I don't know. Dustin, how much more you want me to talk about that?
Moving right along.
Dustin's like, no comments from you, John. Stop it.
No. Go ahead. What do you got?
No. She was totally prepared to do it. I mean, that I think that would hurt. I just want to say, I think it would hurt.
Oh, I can't cover my ears. I'm wearing headphones.
I think.
Mute this guy. Mute this guy.
You know what she's into, I guess. I mean,
going off the rails. All right. We got one more song each, and then we're gonna come back and hear what everybody else's thoughts are. So get your top 5 songs ready. When we give you the signal, go ahead and drop them into the chat. Now let's go back to our drops. This drop actually just took place today, John. I saw it. Ultraman, which is a very fun Japanese TV show that's made its way over to the States and around the world. Ultraman is super fun. If you like kaiju fun, I am curious, John, do you have a history with Ultraman?
I do not. My only history with Ultraman was meeting him at the Roosevelt's booth at New York Comic Con. Got a picture with Ultraman, and that was exciting and that was fun. But I must say, if I'm going to be honest, I learned about Ultraman through Roosevelt's. I did not have any experience with Ultraman. I was going to say to you, like, how long has the Ultraman character been around? Is that something that's been around for a long time, or is this something relatively new?
Dude, Ultraman was in like the 1960s. Like, he's old. He's old, dude. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Not something that I'm completely familiar with. But I think it's cool. Sure. So is it just a TV? Is it comic books? Is it a TV show? Like, is it everything? I mean,
for people who haven't seen this, let's have some fun here. Now, this is we're going to show this. I don't know if it's sharing the audio, and the audio is not important, but
the audio I can hear the audio.
Okay, from back when they were making like the Godzilla movies in color in Japan, you can see the date here. This is Ultraman versus Zayton, 1966. So it's obviously a miniature kind of hovering above like a little place, but for 1966, it looks pretty good, right? Oh, turn that down.
For 1966, yeah, I guess. I'm trying to think about how old I was at that time.
This is before man set foot on the moon, right? But this is like in the middle of the space race. We're trying to get things going. So that string, you don't see the string, which is really good.
Dustin, while we're on that, are we positive that we actually stepped foot on the moon?
Yes, we are. Do you know why, John? Because with a powerful telescope, we can actually look at the moon and see the flag with your naked eye. Look at that. Does this look familiar at all? Does this look like, I don't know, Power Rangers? That whole trope of like a kaiju like guy in a suit it's not just Godzilla and sort of like the monsters around him. Like, this has been like a trope that they've been working for a long time. Let's see if we can. They got some pretty good. Look at this. Here comes Ultraman spinning like a top. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Oh my god! I am seeing this for the first time, and this is just. Oh my god! Wow.
There's a lot of work to make this happen. Ultraman's like in a defensive posture there. Let's see if I can find like the. Then they have, of course, guy battles guy. Kind of thing.
Oh my.
And then let's see if we can find the big moments. Yeah. So here he is, kind of becoming gigantic. He's flying. Let me see if I can... Yeah. So the guy, he thinks he's defeated him, but he's wrong. He's wrong, John. He didn't defeat him. Nope. Look at these foam bricks coming back and flying at these guys. We win!
Wow.
Ultraman flies away. Wait, let's see what happens here. You see that? Here. Let's see if we can watch the victorious moment. Ultraman's gonna do this thing. He has this weapon ability. Wait, those guys blew him up. Where's Ultraman? I guess we don't care. Anyways, so this is Ultraman. It's very reminiscent of Godzilla, all kinds of fun stuff. But yeah, 1960s. So now when we take that energy back and we look at the actual drop that came down today, I'm really curious. Now that you have a little more familiarity with him, yes, it's campy. Any of this landing for you?
Can I just say, watching those clips for the first time, this is what it brought me to, like in my head, and you're gonna know the reference as soon as I start talking about it. Paul Rudd likes to go on the Conan show. Every time Paul Rudd goes on Conan to promote a movie, he pranks Conan by showing him a clip of this ET ripoff called Mac and Me.
Yes.
And it's just like really bad, and like it's really just like really cringeworthy. And Paul Rudd does this every single time he goes on Conan. It's the funniest thing. It literally does not get time. But watching that, I'm like, oh my god, like this is like Mac and Me. I'm like, this is that. It's like watch it like that. Like growing up, like you watch that, and you're like, this is amazing.
Me? No, I was not born for a long time after that came out.
Got it. Okay. But I saw that. I'm like, wow. It's kind of funny to watch things like from back then. Like, oh my god, like I just can't believe people ate that stuff up. Like I'm watching that. I'm like, oh, that's really bad.
Yeah,
but it's funny.
I don't know if you can see this, but
yeah,
Gabe says I had an Ultraman game on SNES when I was a kid and got into him through other kaiju stuff. Yeah, he definitely has been around. And forget MST3K. I will watch the two of you comment on movies all day. Thank you, Andrew. That might be it. Just wait, Andrew, because you bring up something. John and I are going to do a fundraiser where John is going to watch all the Star Wars movies in one go, and we're going to be live commenting on them. We're not going to show the movies, obviously, but we're going to get together. We're going to be live and commenting on them. And so maybe your wish will come true there, and we'll say some funny stuff about Star Wars.
We definitely will say some fun stuff about Star Wars.
All right, John. So what are these drops is catching your eye?
Well, I mean, definitely some fun shirts for something that I've never really been involved in and really don't know too much about.
Yeah.
I would say the winner for me would be Ultraman Versus.
Yeah.
I like that blue, and I think that's a fun, kind of fun all over pattern. Definitely more of a John shirt. For those that know that phrase. So that is the one for me. I don't think there's anything particularly bad about any of these shirts. The tiny Takasus, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Probably not my pick. Timing is everything is a cool one in the sense of like you don't know what it is until you kind of like zoom in, like you gotta like kind of like get up close to it and see. But I would say Ultraman Versus was my favorite just for in terms of pattern and color. That's the one I would gravitate towards.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't know enough about what's going on these shirts to really form a good opinion and talk about what's actually happening, what these things actually are. It's just a little out of my wheelhouse, truthfully.
Yeah, no worries. Tiny Tokusatsu. So it's Tokusatsu. Tiny Tokusatsu. It looks like the little monster guys. I get your point, and yeah, I actually loved Timing is Everything. This is a Dustin shirt. Note the symmetry.
Yes, definitely.
It's red.
Can we look at the pocket? Is the pocket good, Dustin? Is it off by 3 centimeters?
Let's take a look. What do we notice? It is off very slightly right here, but it is considered a match pocket. I would consider this a match pocket. They did a very good job, and it's hard to do. That's why when they get it right, it's like so choice, so totally choice. That's Ferris Bueller. That's a Ferris Bueller quote. But yeah, that I thought that this one was pretty good. They launched some last year. I think they still had this full panel Ultra 66. By the way, 66 that year from Ultraman. I think the little Ultras those are nice. I like the little series, but this toy box version, Ultra Villainous, I didn't really. This is kind of like a toy box kind of pattern of the monsters. Didn't really love that one. I think this drop is a lot better. Ultraman Versus kind of has the Godzilla exclusives, like the Showa era that they had at Comic-Con a couple years ago. But Timing is Everything was the one for me. I thought that was a pretty good option. So, okay, let's go back and see. Going to give you guys the signal now. Now is the time to put your top 5 Disney songs in. We are going to bring this into the home stretch here, John. It's time for you to tell me what your next and last song is. And the hope here, John, is that the last song is the same song. All right. Are you ready to go?
I am ready to go. I don't think our last song is
Pressure's on you, baby. Well, can I guess what I think your song is going to be? No. It's actually take that back. I don't want to guess because the song I thought it was going to be is going to be an instrumental, and that would not be within the rules. So go ahead and
well, hold on. I would like to know what you thought that if it can't be it, I would like. To
I thought it was going to be the beginning of Up.
So that's funny. So I actually did. I did look that up. That was one that I actually looked up.
It doesn't have words, so we agreed last time. Yeah. So I was like, nice. Oh, John's going to say the theme from Up. I'm like, oh no, it doesn't have words.
Mickey wanted to say hi, everyone. So he wanted to. He's actually a little under the weather today.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Speaking about Disney songs, we have Mickey. We got Mickey here. Ha ha. Oh boy.
Hi, Mickey.
That's a good impression.
I don't have too much of a falsetto, so I can't really get that one up there. Gorsh. I could do a better gorsh.
That is good. Wow. My God. Macy's upset she didn't get any airtime. All right.
Why not Minnie? Why is that Macy and not Minnie? Come on.
Well, okay, we're gonna break it out then. Okay. So my first dog was Minnie. My first dog. I had a Chihuahua named Minnie, and I don't need to get into all the details, but unfortunately, we had to rehome Minnie, and it is something that still breaks my heart. It is something that I miss Minnie a lot. Minnie was my first ever dog. I moved out on Saturday. I got my dog on Monday. And I got Minnie on Monday because I wanted a dog for so long.
Wow.
And I had to rehome Minnie. And it was something that really killed me. And only a couple of years ago I did that. And it really breaks my heart. And I still keep in touch with Minnie's owner. I get pictures and videos all the time. And actually,
send me a picture of Minnie.
Yeah, I will. Actually, it's funny. So Mickey is the biological brother to Minnie. We had Mickey and Minnie, biological brother and sister.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Getting some lore here. We're getting some lore.
You're getting some lore. Dustin's gonna make me go drink after this now. But I
like I'm the one that influenced that. It was already the plan. Come on.
It was already. It was always the plan. I love it. You're funny. Wow. Okay, I'm feeling called out.
Yeah. Well, what? All right, now tell us what your song is.
All right. The song is we're gonna go with "Happily Ever After" from the Disney parks. So the original song from Jordan Fisher and Andrew Kay. I love Jordan Fisher. It is a phenomenal song. It is definitely, especially when you're watching it in the parks and the fireworks behind it, and it is definitely something that makes you feel things. And I really enjoyed that original song.
All right, it's a great song. I agree with you. It's a great song. Bad news, friend. It is not the same song as my last song. I thought there was a chance. John. But Happily Ever After, good song. You're right. It does make you feel things when you hear that in the park.
Especially when you're in the parks and the whole thing is going on around.
Yeah. When it's all happening, when this is going on, like there's stuff. Yeah, you're definitely feeling it. Okay, all right. So John's last song is Happily Ever After. So can we recap your songs from first to this last one here?
Yeah, absolutely. So we had, guys, it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. So we had When She Loved Me by Sarah McLachlan.
Yep.
We had Let It Go We had Part of Your World. We had When You Wish Upon a Star, and we had Happily Ever After.
Yes. Yes. And happily ever after. Okay.
Those were the top five. And
Yep.
Dustin, let's recap your four before we hear your top song.
Yeah. Yep. So mine was How Far I'll Go from Moana, Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas, Go the Distance from Hercules, Beauty and the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, and the last song, and my number one song, and I think probably the best song of all of the ones that have been mentioned, is
Drum roll.
Friend Like Me, baby.
Like me.
Mr. Aladdin, sir. I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Friend like me. Can I just say, I absolutely love, so I'm assuming you've seen the live action version, right?
Yeah, I have.
So at the end of that, no one ever brings this version up. But at the end of the live action Aladdin, there is a rap version of Friend Like Me with Will Smith and DJ Khaled. And I listened to that more times than I'm proud to admit. And I don't like Will Smith anymore. I mean, after what happened at the Oscars,
I had to slap you for saying that.
I am not a Will Smith fan after all. I think that's another topic, another conversation. Whatnot.
Keep Aladdin out of your mouth.
I'll never forget. I thought that was fake. I thought that whole thing was
same. I was shocked. Could not believe it. It.
That was real. I mean, we can talk a lot about that.
All right.
But
what do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
It definitely belongs up there. I just think nobody brings up that remix with Will Smith and DJ Khaled enough. I think that is a great. That is a real.
All right. We got some.
That is a great song, though.
We got some suggestions from folks here. We've got from Aaron, Little April Shower from Bambi, Want to Be Like You, ooh ooh ooh, When You Wish Upon a Star, Pinocchio, Whistle Top, oh Whistle Stop, yeah, Whistle Top, and You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan.
Oh, You'll Be
Aaron,
in My Heart.
all awesome songs, of course. That Want to Be Like You, ooh ooh ooh, I want to be like you, ooh ooh, ooh. I want to talk like you, walk like you too. All right, then Dan's here. Dan's got When You Wish Upon a Star. We just got that. Friend Like Me was number 4 from Aladdin. You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story. We called that out last week. That's one reason why I didn't put it on there. Poor Unfortunate Souls. Yes. Oh, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's a great song. All great songs. Poor Unfortunate Souls is like that one's a banger from Little Mermaid. That's the one that the what's it? Ursula sings that one. Gabe's weighing in here. Gabe's got Friend Like Me, Nobody Like You, Want to Be Like You from Jungle Book. That's a second vote for Want to Be Like You. Cruella DeVille, Kiss the Girl, Little Mermaid. Good solid stuff here.
Definitely a good
Gabe.
solid list.
Let's see. We've got Andrew gave a couple, but let's see what he's got. Candle on the Water from Pete's Dragon. Hakuna Matata. Colors of the Wind. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Almost there. That's pretty good. And then, of course, but if I can include Park songs, the Enchanted Tiki Room. In the Tiki Room. Yes, Gabe. That's a great song. Love that one. Ariane. Oh, snap. Ariane echoing How Far I'll Go. Big Beautiful Tomorrow. Feed the Birds. Feed the Birds. Feed the Birds probably should have been on my list. That song is good. Colors of the Wind. Happily Ever After. Yes, we have that one. That Feed the Birds song, dude. Oh, my gosh.
Do you regret? Would you swap one of your songs right now for that?
You know, let me think about that. No.
No. I gave you the option and you didn't even take it.
I know. Well, I don't want to feel wishy-washy. I'm the host, you know. I've got to have some consistency here. Otherwise, you know, what am I good for? Yeah. No, it's really good. Man, just some incredible songs there. Some great suggestions from the audience. Fantastic, guys. Really have enjoyed it. Now, we don't know what else is coming this week, right? We haven't heard.
No, we do not.
We have not heard anything about field notes for Comic-Con yet. I will say there was something. There was something kind of interesting for us to keep in mind that Roosevelt looks like they have 3 booths at Comic-Con again. So probably going to do the breakfast balls. They're probably going to have a standalone booth, and they're probably going to have the Star Wars booth again.
Where did we see this? I missed that.
Well, it's in a San Diego Comic-Con chat, and somebody had access to the actual floor map, and it showed Roosevelt's in multiple places.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So probably the same thing as last year with Roosevelt's in the Star Wars booth doing something pretty incredible. And then, obviously they'll have a list. I'm not aware of any Star Wars anniversaries. I'm going to see, is there a Star Wars anniversary? So in 2025, Star Wars is celebrating its 48th anniversary. No, that's not it. Star Wars Day. So episode 2. Is that it? Is that really? No. Celebrates 20th anniversary. No, nope. They already did that. So I'm trying to figure out if there's another anniversary like there was with Phantom Menace last year. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Next year, of course. Well, actually not next year, but 2027 when we actually have the next Star Wars celebration. That's actually going to be the 50th anniversary of episode 4 A New Hope. So that's going to be something special.
Yes, 100% for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I definitely wish I was joining you at San Diego Comic-Con. I know you're going to have an amazing time.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Robert says he likes Friend Like Me.
Hold on a second. Yeah, Friend Like Me from Robert. That's a good one. We should do the worst of list. Dan, I like that idea. Maybe we'll do that. Gabe has a little tip here. He says there's going to be 15 shirts total for SDCC.
Ooh.
Is that inside intel that you obtained in Denver, Gabe? Is it 15 total for all 3 booths? That probably makes sense, right? Because that's an average of 4 new ones for each day, including preview night. So
that's interesting. That's accurate. That's
crazy.
Thank you for breaking that news, Gabe. We appreciate that.
Well, we'll give him a second to, there's usually like about a 5 to 7 second delay after we say something. So we'll give him a chance to respond to that.
Actually, Dustin, I did hear it's a 5 to 8 second delay, actually.
Well, thank you for correcting me. Like I'm off on the seconds, but I'm on the centimeters of misses on the pockets. You have your brand of details. I have my brand of details, John. But yeah, 15 shirts, and I think that'll be probably 15 new shirts. That would explain why we're not getting a lot of drops this week. We got a great drop from Fantastic Four, and then of course we got the Ultraman drop today. But yeah, maybe they're saving their powder, keeping it dry for the rest of Comic-Con. So yeah, or so I heard. Can't confirm. Okay, I got you. Nose. We know what you're talking about, Gabe. We hear you. Man, so I think that's going to about just do it. We did get through and show and tell everybody what our top 5 songs were from Disney. I'm glad we did that. We've got a lot of things coming up. The next big thing is going to be San Diego Comic-Con. I will be at San Diego Comic-Con for the entire week. I'll be doing coverage. We'll have a lot of that posted. The wearable side of that will be posted here on Wearable Fandom. I will post the more general coverage of the show on our sister channel, The Fandom Traveler. That's where we're going to put a lot of content also as well. So please, if you have not checked out The Fandom Traveler, you should do that. I'll put it up here so you can easily.
And be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ring that bell.
That's the other channel. So The Phantom Traveler is a good one. You'll see a lot of content. Let's see. Oh, maybe there's some more details here. Yeah. I also had a few drinks. Yeah, Gabe says so. He says if it includes traveling shirts and non-exclusives, 15 sounds right. Yep. But I'm just guessing. All right. I like your guess too, Gabe. It was a winky face.
We'll see. I don't know.
Something?
I don't know. He's got the winky faces and kind of like the, just guessing. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know. I think Gabe heard something at Denver. I don't know.
I think he did. I think he did. But that's fine. That's fine. We don't need to know just yet. We need to know in time to get there, right? So, yep. So again, are we doing pickups?
Well, that's our show, everyone.
Yeah, that's our show. Yeah, Dan. I mean, I might hook you up. I'm gonna be pretty focused with my time, but
did you subscribe and ring the bell? I don't know.
Of course he did. It's Dan. Dan has been a supporter and a liker and a subscriber for a long time,
no,
right?
Course.
Right, Dan.
Right.
You know what I love? Actually,
number one.
I love it when in TV shows when kids can't actually wink. Right? They go like, yeah, they don't know to. Yeah. They just blink both eyes. I love it when that happens. All right. We're having a great time doing this. I think, John, we're going to be back again, same bat time, same bat channel next Thursday.
Yeah, that's great. Actually, worth it because I'm leaving on Friday to go to.
We got to do it. We got to do it. Otherwise, we'll miss. So we will be back at the same time. And I think we'll hopefully have a lot more. We should know a bit more about Comic-Con because it'll either drop on that Thursday or Friday. We'll talk about all those things plus everything that's happened since we last met when we get back together here on Where Mighty Things. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting. Again, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 on this channel. So if you haven't, please do tell your friends, family, and we would love and appreciate all that support. John, until next time, where
mighty things.
So long, everybody.